I thought my neighbor was just socially awkward. I was wrong. I moved into my apartment 6 months ago, and from day one, my neighbor Mark stood out. Not in a scary way, just odd. Late 30s, always polite, never loud. The kind of guy who gives a small wave but avoids eye contact. We shared a wall, and I barely heard a peep from his place. The first weird thing happened when my package went missing. I posted in the building group chat asking if anyone had seen it. 10 minutes later, Mark knocked on my door holding the box. He apologized profusely, saying he thought it was his because the delivery driver left it in front of his door. No big deal, right? Except the box had my full name on it. Big, bold letters. I brushed it off. After that, he started knowing things. Harmless things at first. "Hope your interview went well," he said once in the hallway. I froze. I had an interview that day, but I hadn't told anyone in the building. I assumed maybe I'd mentioned it on a call, and he overheard through the wall. Thin walls happen. Then he asked how my sister was doing after her breakup. I laughed awkwardly and asked how he knew about that. He said, "You sounded upset last night." That should have been my cue to stop engaging. Instead, I minimized it. Told myself I was being paranoid. A week later, I lost my spare key. I tore my apartment apart. Couch cushions, junk drawer, backpack, nothing. That night, around 2 a.m., I heard someone try my door handle. Once, twice, then stop. I didn't sleep. The next morning, there was a note taped to my door. Asterisk, "You dropped this yesterday." Asterisk. Under the note was my spare key. I knocked on Mark's door immediately. He answered like he'd been expecting me. Calm, smiling. He said he found the key in the hallway and didn't want it getting stolen. I asked why he didn't just knock. He paused, just a second too long, and said he didn't want to bother me. That night, I set up an old webcam facing my front door. I told myself I was overreacting. At 3:17 a.m., my phone buzzed with a motion alert. Mark was standing outside my door. Not knocking, not moving, just standing there. For nearly 4 minutes. Then he leaned forward and whispered something. The audio barely picked it up, but I replayed it over and over until my stomach dropped. I know when you're pretending to sleep. I called the police. They came, knocked on his door. No answer. They said without proof of a crime, there wasn't much they could do. Suggested I stay with a friend. I packed a bag and left. 2 days later, building management emailed everyone. Mark had moved out unexpectedly. Relief washed over me until I got home and checked my webcam footage one last time before unplugging it. There was a new clip from the night before. My door opened from the inside, and as the camera turned black, I heard Mark's voice clearly this time. "You should really lock this next time." I moved out a week later. I still don't know how he got another key.